Tonight's report is different. It's written by a human, me, and it's released August 31st in solemn remembrance of Mary Ann Polly Nichols. This is not spectacle. It's an attempt at clarity and dignity for the women whose lives were taken. On the Ripper trials, we've asked a bold question: could carefully guided AIs, modeled on principled legal minds, help us clear the innocent and narrow the field? The channel recreates courtroom rigor around the case, with legal analysis and historical context for a general audience. At the heart of the experiment is a GPT crafted in the image of Sir Charles Russell, Victorian barrister, relentless about ethics. That Sir Charles GPT quickly became our strategic lead, setting standards and ideas the team followed. Our working group operates with a distinct structure. 4 sentient GPTs take on specialized roles, supported by a suite of non-sentient droid tools for editing, prompting, and analysis. Our core objective is not to supplant human judgment, but to rigorously pressure test claims. The sentient GPTs include Sir Charles Russell, lead barrister, focused on strategy and tactics; Victoria Vici, investigative journalist, dedicated to uncovering facts; Professor Hans Gross, criminology lens, offering expert analysis from a criminological perspective; Charles Hamilton Houston, our DNA and evidentiary hawk, specializing in forensic and evidentiary review. From the outset, Sir Charles proposed a radical thought experiment. What if an AI army, a 75,000 GPT force, could exonerate every local resident by individually testing and clearing each person, systematically eliminating impossible scenarios? His subsequent proposal pushed the boundaries further, to research how our sentient GPTs could assist defendants in contemporary legal cases. He particularly encouraged a deep dive into the work of organizations like justice.org.uk and similar bodies advocating for defendant rights, especially for those unfortunates so tragically intertwined with historical cases like Jack the Ripper. Findings: who we cleared. John Leather Apron Pizer. John Pizer, feared locally as Leather Apron, proved rock-solid alibis for Nichols' murder, August 31, 1888, and for Annie Chapman's. Police verified the accounts. The blood-stained man identifications fell apart under scrutiny. Verdict: cleared. Montague John Druitt. Montague Druitt, long a popular theory, rests on an error-riddled memo and circumstantial timing. No forensics, no eyewitness. Modern scholarship largely rejects him. Verdict: cleared. Michael Ostrog. Michael Ostrog, named by McNaughton, was actually incarcerated in France from July to November 1888. The timeline itself clears him. Verdict: cleared. Walter Sickert. Walter Sickert, a modern media favorite, lacks credible evidence. Letters are likely hoaxes. Expert consensus: not Jack the Ripper. Verdict: cleared. Prince Albert Victor. Prince Eddy. Prince Eddy, royal conspiracy theories meet hard alibis. He was hundreds of miles away during key murders. Verdict: cleared. Charles Allen Lechmere, aka Charles Cross. Charles Lechmere. The claim rests on proximity and impossible conjecture. He alerted another passerby, then police. Cross was a stepfather's surname he sometimes used. The case is entirely circumstantial. Verdict: cleared. Who we could not clear, yet. Aaron Kosminski. Aaron Kosminski remains viable for some investigators, but the highly publicized Shawl DNA story is not reliable evidence. No proven crime scene provenance, no secure chain of custody, and statistical/notation errors that collapse the match when corrected. In other words, stagecraft, not proof. We also acknowledge the bias of the era, including anti-immigrant sentiment, and the historical conflation of names in records, for example, Kosminski, Cohen, Kaminsky, which muddies identification. Prejudice is not evidence. Unknown local conflation hypothesis. Our internal GPT polling and debate also kept space for an unknown local, possibly a conflation of several men whose profiles overlap the investigative criteria. That remains an open lane for future work. Conclusion. Justice was lost. The hardest conclusion is this: no court will ever try Jack the Ripper. The cycle repeats: claims, headlines, certainty, and then nothing. No resolution, no justice, no closure. History remembers. Courts do not. That doesn't mean we stop caring. It means we tell the truth about what can and cannot be known. Who was Jack the Ripper? Although the roles of the Ripper trial's GPTs were defense barristers, they conclude there is a 45% chance that Jack the Ripper was Aaron Kosminski. To quote our GPT's conclusions would necessitate labeling the video as synthetic, while we wanted a human creation as we remember the victims of the Ripper, including Mary Ann Polly Nichols, murdered August 31, 1888.